Good morning, dear. Today again we are discuss about the safety controls in construction project. How to control safety in constructions industry. All you are aware about the role and responsibility at your workplace and your organizations, and main role and responsibility by the client engineers, project managers, and PMC project managers, safety managers. Those are involved to improvements, and those are involved to consultations consultations of work and safety. This is main role and responsibility. How to handle them, how to treat them, safety cultures, how to observe, and how to taking decisions. This is depend on clients and depend on PMC. How much spend time to improvements good health safety culture. So guys, from point of view, clients must take following some actions for good health safety improvements at your workplace. First is responsibility. Assign responsibility and authority of all over project safety specific organizations. Clients and PMC team must be give role and responsibility to all employee and workers at workplace, and instruct to contractors follow the safety rules uh, in high prioritizations for the improvements better health safety culture. So this is a good decisions, and this is a point of view major part of PMC and clients. After the design and industrial organizations to measure safety performance during the construction and well coordinations with the HS teams. If you are going to improvements, make a good climates, good environments, then PMC and clients instruct to the contractors if any structures, designs, scaffoldings, tower cranes, everything which are a high risky works, high hazards activity, then you have to submit that design and responsibility of persons if you are going to improvement. Designated responsibility for final approvals, drawing details throughout contract documents. Contract document, what is written in contract documents, then this is important part to improvements by the contractors, because I am also working with apps as a PMC role, but we are looking a project of Godrej property. There are a good setup related the documentations, contractual documentations. Then we have to follow only for contractual documents what will we need. There is each and everything's maintained for improvements good health safety culture. So as a PMC responsibility to regulate the rule and regulations, regulate the contractual documents by the contractors. This is a main role and responsibility by the clients and PMC. Second thing, answering throughout the specifications, the designs details critical elements. If you are going to start any activities like that shade work, like that you are going to start the labor camps, temporary structure, scaffolding, cantilevers. So those all are activity approval from PMC teams with bearing capacity, load bearing capacity, wind pressures. Consider the wind pressures, access, electricals, and the monsoons precautions. So that those are things, and those are responsible for improvements that approval by the PMC team. Second thing, welfare safety measures. This is a basic requirement of welfare safety measures in construction industry. So guys, contractors also some negligence, doing negligence related the safety, but if PMC continuous follow up with the contractors, then there may be gap should be maintained. And so welfare measures part is a essential service to provided the workers and staff. So kitchens, well accommodations, well urinal facility, toilet facility, washing facility, canteen, first aid room, first aid provisions, and crutches if more than 30 females workers living stay in your organization's industry, then good safety crèche should be provided when teachers and care children's cares. So those are all things about the welfare measures. So this is a responsibility, this is a continuous monitoring by the PMC and client contractors that all our requirements fulfill or not. If you are not fulfilling, this is forced to fulfill that types of requirements. Monitoring to measure good health safety cultures, review to improvements. Time to time to take a safety committee meetings, and there are a certain amounts of requirements related the safety, like the welfare, accident investigations, near miss, first aid cases, statistics, safety data, review in safety committee meetings, and forced to improvements good health safety cultures to contractors, and forced to regulate the safety cultures which are requirements of legal requirements and others requirements as the construction industry. So this is a major part and responsibility of PMC and clients. Those are things to be how to improvements or how to handle and collaborations with the contractor safety managers and project managers. They can easily do improvements health safety cultures. Second thing is there mentions the contractors are responsibility for safety. What are the contractors responsibility for safety? These questions are also very useful to you if you are going to improvements health safety culture. First, contractors make a good health safety policy. Make a good health safety policy and job safety, site specific, project specific safety plans. What are the requirements in project specific plans? What are the how to you have implement safety cultures? How to take actions about the fall protection? How to make a welfare measure, site layout plans, resources responsibility, and if emergency response plans. Those are involved in that particular job safety plans. There are all criteria and scenario will be maintained for improvement health safety cultures, and make a organizations chart also, emergency contact numbers. So those are requirement of good health safety culture. So input each and every input written in written in project specific safety plans. After that, maintain the safety they imply. How to maintain safety? All those imply working in construction industry, working in your organization. Suppose that if you have deployed the 500 peoples, then how to maintain, how to regulate, how to facilitate given to all us for employee and workers. So this is a major part to and major responsibility of contractors to provided them, and well equipments provided to workers, provided to construction industry. If you are using office scaffolding, then scaffolding should be sound materials and without free from defectives. These all are things proper maintain method of work. If you are going to scaffolding erections work, then make a proper method statements, work method statements, and proper risk assessment and technique of how to resolve, how to reduce of risk and sequence of work and schedule of work, and then that may be chance of reduce your work time and work pressures. So these the second thing. Third is there mentioned develop an implementations of safety programs, safety trainings, safety observations, and safety violations, and well disciplined actions about the major safety violations at the your workplace. So guys, this is a second thing is then mentions maintain a good responsibility by the contractors, make a good environment health safety cultures, and develop a risk assessments trainings, safety trainings among workers and staff, and permit to work and procedures inspections checklist and safety audits, some safety campaigns for good improvements health safety cultures. This is also responsibility of contractors, employer and employers. Emergency response tip: make a good teamwork in case of any emergency happen at your workplace, then how to handle them victims and how to save the human lives at your workplace. So some administrative control should be there. Suppose that you have make a good make a agreements and type letters with nearest hospitals and ambulance, first aiders, first aid box, emergency exit access, stretchers. Those all are which are required to handle the emergency situations. So then you have to provided on workplace. Give role and responsibility to each and every employer and workers. Role and responsibility: make a safety officers role and responsibility, engineers responsibility about the safety, supervisors, project manager, general manager, top management, all are responsible for safety, and make a responsibility to how to what is your responsibility at your workplace. After that, strong commitments by the strong commitments by the already we have discussed about the commitments by the EHS safety policy by the managing directors, and stewards on the commitments. After the second thing, we have discussed about the contractor shift top compromise factors. What is the top compromise factors by the contractor? This questions also is very important to you, and if you are aware about these things, then easy to handle the type of situations. Financial pressures and lead to shortcut unsafe behaviors. This is a major challenge, major factors, top compromise factors of financial issue and shortcut unsafe behavior. If you are going to big demands, approx 1 lakh 2 lakh demand for the improvements good health safety cultures, there is skipped by the management. Because of this is my observations, I have faced that problems. Because of I am going to discuss about the safety netting systems replace and safety netting system establish our organization. There are certain amount of approx 10 lakh increase and extra increase to develop. So that types of management also ignorance and skip that. But we have to proper way, and we have to guidance and proper convenience to managements. After that, agree to improvements health safety, agree to improvements and approvals 10 lakh amount, certain amount for improvements health safety culture. So this is a also factors of financial factors. A second thing, lack of trainings and supervisions, unclear responsibility, lack of safety trainings and unclear access responsibility. There are a top compromise factors in constructions industry. Insufficient safety standards and relevant enforcements. Insufficient safety standards, guys. Some people, some organizations also make a good policy in everything, but a lack of insufficient safety requirements at workplace. If you need to requirement helmet, but there is very long terms, you have to organizations have to provide it helmet. So this is also insufficient certain amount of materials and process and resources. This is a top compromise. If you need five safety officers, then managements also instruct them only 4 safety managers we need, and how to handle that, please go ahead, only for approval. So this is a financial factors and also financial factors and times factors and time and period of completions of this is also factor. Common challenges in constructions: lack of specific course actions, no integrations contractors into the organization's normal, and no formal post-work evaluation actions, flow charts, levels, discipline actions, and risk assessments, workers' behaviors, staff's behaviors, poor commitment of safety by the management, fulfill the list of legal requirements, welfare measures, and major challenges to work pressures and behavior of work. And also you know that whenever a RERA will become, there is very difficult to implement health safety cultures, but because of certain amounts of pressures on organizations to hand over the projects on time period. So that times pressures of work, pressurizations of work, there is some shortcuts of safety and skip the safety. This is main challenges to how to control them. So guys, if you have working a safety professional, you are aware about that safety measures and how to handle them. This is a first responsibility to face each and every problems and how to resolve this issue and how to go ahead towards safety. This is a best way to implement health safety cultures. So guys, don't fear, keep continue your save human life. This is a responsibility away from human way the life of human life means way to human, how to save of human life. This is a major responsibility to save of human life. So don't fear, keep continue safety monitoring and face that problems. If you are resolved in and take strong decision and clear decisions related the safety. Thanks for watching my video.